I don't want to hear it.
I think that if we're not allowed hard shots in the NRL, what's the point of even playing it? You know?
Oh yeah, but you're not allowed to head high in the NRL. We're allowed a
Mate,
hard
that wasn't
shot.
head high. He hit it in the chest.
Oh, if you hit him in the
Can
head.
we get a replay? Can we get a replay?
Right.
How they call it? Roll with last. Who do you think?
Yep.
Think we'll win that matchup, mate?
What's this one? Yeah, cut it out.
Call it versus Tony Stagg.
Tony Stagg. Personally, Staggs has shown it for a longer run of time. Talakai, is decent. I'm gonna give it to Staggs at the moment.
Staggs.
I don't reckon. I reckon Talakai will carve up.
This season, Talakai, overall, career-wise,
Yeah, well,
Staggs.
unfortunately.
Oh, we're not talking
all
about
that matters
fucking
at the
career-wise.
moment
We're
is
talking
this
about this
season.
year.
This season, I'm going Talakai.
But if you reckon if they come head to head in a game, Broncos
Which is
versus
next week.
Sharks, who do you reckon's winning on the edge there? Who's going to win the most battles?
I'm thinking
Talakai will give him a
Staggs is going to shut him down.
You reckon Staggs? Well, do you reckon Staggs is going to be able to show off his incredible fend on Talakai?
If Cooler could shut down
Talakai's too big, mate.
Talakai, I'm sure Staggs could.
Oh, we've lost one.
You reckon?
Yep.
Oh, he's back.
Alright.
What about Cherry Evans? Thoughts on him?
Ooh,
Second half?
He did nothing up until the second half, to be honest. He was
I thought he was world class in the second half.
he was world class.
World class.
Oh,
First half, he was. I didn't even see him. Second half, he was amazing.
I honestly feel you could just about write the whole Manly team off in the first half. If you're able to get beaten by one man on the left edge, then it's not good enough.
Manly will be fighting for a spot in the.
Moving on to the next match of the week. Broncos versus Bulldogs, 34-14.
We have a couple Bulldogs
Excellent
fans
win.
in here.
Thoughts on this one?
The Broncos, getting the win, but I feel like this is more about the Bulldogs. What is next for the Bulldogs?
Well, I reckon
Nothing.
keep the two centres.
Righto, boys, I'm going to call it a night.
Mate, you have a good one. Charles will be in or Eden.
Fuck yes.
It'll be our next podcast,
What,
mate.
as soon as the Manly game finished, you're fucking ditching your faggot.
Hey.
Yeah, you see, I don't really care about
Tommy, mate. Tommy, remember what I said.
Whoops.
You need to calm down, mate.
Dominic, you need to be serious here, mate.
Well,
At least it didn't say the other thing.
I reckon that I don't even believe Bulldogs need their team fixed around. I think that their coaching and tactics need to be redone. It's just not good enough.
I think their forwards are shit. Personally, they're just shocking.
Yeah, pretty bad.
But the Broncos aren't too much better.
Yeah, let's keep elaborating on that one. Keep going on that.
Yeah, Broncos have a strikeout. Who's Bulldogs strikeout?
Broncos have Payne Haas.
Who's Bulldogs?
Broncos only have Payne Haas.
Yeah.
Paul Vaughan?
Yeah.
Adam Reynolds had
Paul
a really good game
Vaughan
on the
and
weekend.
Tavita Pangai Jr.
Paul Vaughan's not going to do the job.
Paul Vaughan.
What about Tavita Pangai Jr.?
He's too quiet.
He
needs
gets
to be more
buggered. He gets buggered after one run.
Oh, fucking oath he does.
Payne Haas will take 3.
Return to the NRL on the weekend.
Who's that?
Martin.
Martin Tabau.
Yeah. No, to be...
Who?
No, the Broncos fullback.
No,
Harry
yeah.
Martin.
Oh, he was
He was
solid.
brilliant.
He looked like a freak.
Yeah, 147 running meters.
What about
Yeah,
Cobbo?
45 points in the fantasy. I loved it.
Let's
Cobbo.
compare all the run meters for forwards in the Broncos pack compared to Payne Haas.
How about we compare them to the Bulldogs on the weekend as well?
We've got Corey Jensen, who played 20 minutes. He had 37 run meters.
Holy.
We had Cobe Hetherington, who played almost 40 minutes with 96 run meters. Thomas Flegler played a solid 40 minutes for 70 run meters.
Oh.
Maurice Kennedy actually was a little bit impressing, in my opinion. He impressed me a bit. He had 20 minutes for almost 100 run meters and 5 tackle busts.
Actually, Kennedy did have a good game. I'll give him that.
Keenan Palasia's had 2 good games in a row now. I think he is pretty. I think he's actually getting up there. To be fair, I think he should be starting prop as well as.
I think he's
that.
underrated.
Did they drop him to the bench? That's my question.
And Payne Haas, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with him. 23 runs for almost 260 run meters and 140 post contact meters.
Honestly,
keep in mind, he also got injured early in the first half to come back on to put up a performance like that.
Bulldogs, everyone was over 100 meters, apart from Thompson, 99.
Ooh, yes,
100.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
The Bulldogs forwards, they know how to run the ball. I'll give them that, but I just think the creativity, it's a bit shit.
Yeah, well, I think that is at fault because of Kyle Flanagan. He's not doing
anything wrong, but
yeah. Well, the thing is, Kyle Flanagan is a boring halfback. He's
a structural halfback. And
he's structural.
Yeah, he can do his job, but he's nothing splash. And I think Burton, he's not running it lately, and his kicking game is woeful.
Okay. Shit.
I've got a really good topic. Jaden Ockenba, 100%.
Shut up.
You know what Jaden Ockenba do?
Shut up.
100% more.
Tackle efficiency.
What are you on about?
He made
Can we get a fact
6 tackles. He made 6 tackles at 100% efficiency.
The Italian didn't miss one.
That's impressive.
Same as Josh Jackson. He made 51 and missed 0.
That's alright.
You see, I think Bulldogs aren't short of leadership or solid players there.
They got Josh Jackson there who could play 80 minutes at lock in the middle.
Yeah, I think they're just missing tactics and.
I think
they're missing a really good halfback and a really good
Trent Barrett.
But then Dufty has been stepping up the last couple.
Oh, I reckon Dufty. I reckon he could fill the spots of a good fullback. He did half decent at.
Jacob Raz, he was outstanding.
They need to keep him there. They need to keep the 2 centers there.
They can't keep Carraz because I'm pretty sure he got called up into the top 30 because of all the injuries. So I'm pretty sure he's not allowed to play round 10.
He's a development player.
Yep, so he can't play to round 10.
But they do play better than Braden Burns and Brett Naden.
Oh, yes, definitely. Braden Burns.
Aaron Strop needs to stay in there.
Yeah, he was
Braden Burns is a bit old, I think.
Guess who made the most errors for the Bulldogs? 3 errors in a tough loss. Who made it? 3 errors.
Jaden Oakenball.
You're not funny. Shut up.
What are you talking about Oakenball for?
Yeah, impressive game.
Who else made 3 errors? Bloody Josh Adokar, mate. That's it.
Fantasy-wise, Ockenbach got 18, which is not bad.
I think we need to move on from this game. Okay, so next game we got is Panthers and Raiders.
No, you're off the chops.
You're skipping the
Knights.
Panthers Raiders. Am I?
Cowboys Titans.
Yeah, it's Cowboys Titans up next.
Yeah, I have actually. Sorry, my bad. Cowboys Titans. What do we have to say about that one?
Centers shit.
Oh, that was terrible, especially for my fantasy, and I had him captain.
Can we talk a bit of Toby Sexton's performance?
Oh,
now that was
miserable.
I think each week he manages to get worse.
8 fantasy points. He's not helping anyone.
And
I thought Scott Drinkwater's really in his form now.
Yes, they can't drop him.
He could nearly stay there. I reckon you could put Fido back out on the wings.
Can go back in the Queensland Cup.
He could just go back on the wings though.
You can't drop Tuolagi or Feltbart.
Tuolagi.
You probably drop Tuolagi.
Tuolagi's a better winger out of Felt than Tuolagi.
Yeah, I'd drop Felt if anybody, to be honest.
I'd be keeping Tuolagi.
I
He's
like that
a bit more stronger.
At the moment. I think it's going to be hard for Tabuai Fido to find his way back in.
My personal suggestion would be dropping Dearden to the bench.
No,
Dearden to the bench.
Drinkwater's more deadly. You need Drinkwater.
No, Dearden's been good. Dearden's not Dearwater.
What?
Dearden. said deer
D
water.
water. D water. Yeah, mate.
Dearden's been amazing off Townsend, but
I reckon Drinkwater's more deadly, so I'd be keeping him in the squad over Dearden.
no.
And then Fido at fullback.
Absolutely not.
Drinkwater, Fido combo. It's too good.
They've looked really good with Drinkwater at the back for the last 2 games. So in my
How
opinion-
about
Titans are just
people
all
going
over
off
the shop.
Tino for Sua Malawi?
Oh.
Not showing enough leadership.
I reckon Tino Malawi's one of the shining lights in that Titans squad on the weekend, though.
Ooh.
Ooh,
He didn't make the most
think-
run meters.
Fafita was a real letdown.
Oh, for sure.
he
He couldn't catch, couldn't do anything.
I think
A waste of
Jared
1.3 million.
Jared
We talk
Wallace
about-
had the impact.
Isaac Liu, he was shit. 40-something minutes for 4 runs. 35 metres.
What the hell?
35 metres in 40-something minutes.
Oh, that's
Sounds like statistics.
That's 1 metre.
Nah.
But a bit. Jamin Jolliffe managed to get 18 minutes into him before he was buggered.
I just think
Thanks,
there isn't enough effort in that Titans team.
2 hit-ups in 15 minutes.
I feel sorry for Holbrook, but he's bringing over a good 20 forward next year.
Yeah,
Matty Lee.
I think
Jared Wallace
Titans,
was a real
I think-
shining light that game.
I think Brian Kelly needs to. He's a good player, but he needs to
Me at a better
He's
club.
so pretty. He's trying to
be
be
a
so
bit better.
pretty.
And his defense was a bit shit.
Yeah,
Well, he left Manly because he wasn't getting a run, but look at them now.
he probably could
Yeah.
get a run for them.
I'll tell you who needs to get sacked. Kevin Proctor.
He's just probably going to retire in the year anyway.
Isn't
He's
he going?
just like
You sure? Isn't he
ineffective.
going to the Dolphins?
And offensively,
No,
no, mate, no.
not yet, not yet.
defensively.
No, okay.
He has no attack in him.
Talk about Dolphins. What about Michael
Alright,
Morgan
who was the
coming out of
MVP in
retirement
this
for him?
game? My
What's that?
MVP
Did you hear about Michael Morgan going to Dolphins?
That's
Oh.
fake.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was
he
very
got out straight away.
very real.
I got Drinkwater as my man of the match for that game.
Moving
One
on.
try.
Possibly the game of the
I'd probably
week.
go Tamalola, actually.
All right.
Moving on to the game of the week. West Tigers and Rabbitohs.
Oh, a lot of things to talk about in this game.
Yeah, mate.
game of the week. Is that so?
I'm gonna say Storm was the game of the week.
Dan Laurie was out with injury.
Yep, 6 weeks.
Played through.
MCL injury, unfortunately.
See, I believe Stafford Toll will replace him at fullback. He's
Yeah, he
I
probably
think James.
I
I
think
think
that's the right
James
man.
Carmo, in
Yeah,
my opinion, had his
no-brainer.
best game of the year.
Hastings and Luke Brooks.
Hastings and those
159
boys.
run meters for Tamau. Holy sugar. That's
He
a
was
Saturday match.
He ran with intent.
I reckon
Hastings.
this
No
Hastings
Trevor
25
leadership.
either.
Hastings leadership has been something
Yeah,
else. You
absolutely
can
impressed me.
see the whole difference in the team.
I think
Oh,
Luke
yeah.
Garner in the winners is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
Look, Gunner in the
He's
front.
Well, I mean, we would have James Roberts there.
He's too slow. He's
Well, why didn't Gilder play in the centres? He was on the bench.
Yeah,
I thought Stafford Tower did the job. Excellent.
yeah, he's
Excellent.
really good.
Stafford Toll, yeah, at fullback next week, I believe.
absolutely.
I'll put him.
Not a real threat. And on the wing.
Oh, I think Jacob Little is
Shit.
he
Jake
can
Simpkins
pull and
better.
he's got a bit of speed in him, but I don't think he's that creative.
Jake Simpkins better.
Anyhow,
Zane
Yeah.
Musgrove. He's not too bad.
The
Yeah,
Rabbitohs,
I
he's
thought-
been playing well.
they need a better halfback.
Alex Seyfarth. Look at
Seyfarth
the
is-
mug on him. Let's just appreciate his mug. Have a look at his
Yeah,
face.
but
Oh,
he's on
so
fantasy
far.
points. He was shocking.
What about Tarmow? He got some good meters that game.
We just said that.
159.
But yeah, how about we talk about the Rabbitohs side? Like, what were they missing?
Halfback.
We're missing
a
a
person
Yeah.
capable of kicking a field goal.
Person who kicked the field goal.
They're
Jai
missing a
Arrow.
fullback. They're missing
Can we give
Mitchell
him a
very
round of
much.
applause for his
Oh,
attempt?
I wouldn't say they're missing a fullback. Tafe, he is a fullback.
I think
He's
Mills
not
was a real
experienced.
star this game.
Milne.
Oh my god.
Very good out in the centres.
I could say that Alex Johnson had another
He got
half decent
stopped.
game.
Yeah,
He was
he's
just
pretty
out
good
on
all
the
the time.
One of the most scrubbiest
Nice,
players in the
really.
NRL at the moment, in my opinion.
What about Kaloa Matangi? 205 run meters.
He was
He
dominant.
was
Also-
very strong. Very
He's got to
strong.
be in the Origin squad.
I would love
Thought
to
Tom
touch
Burgess
He is
was
a
real
bolter
good
in the
run off
Origin squad.
bench. Made a statement.
biceps. That
Hey,
is
Tom
correct.
Burgess.
Yep.
Yeah, he's always good old Burgess.
I'm gonna
Like
get
his
bold and
brother.
say, if
Just
Selly
sounds
didn't
good.
get injured, Rabbitohs would have won.
Absolutely not.
Because they wouldn't have. I believe Jai Arrow, didn't he move to the middle?
No.
Absolutely
I
not.
think
Brought
he
on a bench player.
Liam Knight
Post and then
and
Post got
Jake
injured.
Post until he got injured were in the middle most of the time. And I think Burgess, in my opinion, was all right again. He was pretty good.
I thought Jai Arrow was good until he played the second half. That's where it went downhill.
His little field goal
What did
attempt.
the New South Wales Premier say about Joy Arrow?
Um,
I want
he's
to see
got
that.
nice muscles.
No, he was talking shit about him.
Oh,
Well, Jai Arrow seems to
we don't
love
do that. We
fighting.
don't do that in this podcast. We don't talk shit about anybody.
And what did he say?
I do believe Jai does like to talk a bit of shit to
Oh,
people.
I know. He said the field goal miss was the reason why they lost.
Well, yeah, that does make sense
That does make
because
sense.
it was the reason they lost in that final mission. But
Hey, MVP this game.
Try to copy Kurt Capewell, I think.
I would easily give this MVP to Luke Brooks. Game winner.
I'm giving it to Stafford Tower.
I'm gonna give it to
James-
Murray.
James
Murray.
Tanya.
You're gonna give MVP to the losing captain.
No, Murray was pretty
He
good.
was good. Murray.
Pretty very good, but
Oh yeah, I got to give it to Brooks. You know, everyone 2 try assists as well and a field goal to win us the game.
yeah, enough of that.
Okay,
Maybe
the next game.
next
Okay.
game.
Next game.
Knights and
What do we got here? Knights and Eels.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's just
what a
say-
shit show.
I honestly reckon this was a bit of a disappointing game to watch.
Knight. Adam O'Brien. He needs to go. Get rid of him. Enough of it.
Knights aren't good enough.
Alright with Anthony Milford
That'll probably round up that game.
Yeah, honestly, I think there's no reason for the Knights to have played that bad.
Jacob Arthur should be the starting 6, and Brown should be in the centres for the rest of the year. Yep, I think that's a good idea.
That's just another questionable one from the Eels is putting Brown on the centres.
No,
I'm not a fan.
really good.
It doesn't make any sense.
he still played fine. He still played. He did his job. He did everything that was asked of him. He played pretty well, in my opinion. In the centres.
Yeah, he still played good. He was good.
I'd say Brown's better in the halves though.
Oh, obviously, mate. That's a dumb
He was-
question.
He was
Let's
the
talk
form
about,
half of the comp.
I got one person to talk about, Kalen Ponga.
Shit.
Well, where was he? Where was he?
Is he living up to his marquee man?
Oh, no.
Uh,
No. Well, can you expect any of the team to be living up to that marquee man?
Jake
Was-
Clifford.
It's like chucking Poppenhausen in that team. I don't think he's going to do very much.
Yeah, I couldn't see any player.
Any team
Yeah.
that'll say that's probably.
Anthony Milford's going to change him, mate.
I don't see how a team can only score 2 points in a round.
Well, you just seen it, the Knights.
Yeah, and especially with a team paying a player $1 million a year for the next 5. That is bamboozling.
Wayne Bennett told him, do you want to be the marquee player you want to be, or do you want to be the player you are now? So, obviously,
I
Wayne
don't
Bennett
think-
doesn't rank him as the marquee player signing for the Dolphins.
And I also don't think Ponga wants that stress level, I guess. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight all the time for being the marquee player for the Dolphins.
That's because his dad's running his agency in his ear.
I feel
His
like
dad's an absolute idiot.
benching Chris Randall and Kurt Mann is absolutely silly,
Can't man
especially-
play 80 minutes.
especially for Phoenix Crosland. He
Oh.
is so
Oh, and
Phoenix
Simi
Crosland and
Sasagi.
Sasagi, they are both shit.
Yeah, it's good to give them experience, but not against a team ranked as the Eels. Yeah.
They can get experience in New South Wales Cup, mate.
Yeah, that's what,
You still need NRL experience.
Jamal Fogarty did it for like 6 years, mate. so they can too.
So did Cody Walker.
Yep.
So did Kurt Capewell, actually. He was in there for ages. Debuted at Sharks at 23. I think.
MVP, I'd have to probably go is Isaiah Papali'i.
I'll go Papali.
Let's go Moses.
I think we all agree.
Yeah, run the
No, we
game.
don't all agree on Papali'i.
I agree on Moses.
He loves his ex-Tiger player. He's an ex-Tiger player.
What does it say? He ran the game.
I'm talking about
What's
Tigers.
Moses
Remember last time Luke Brooks played good? It was when Mitch Moses was in the fold.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we had
Moving
the
on.
structure player there.
Moving on.
So now we got the Panthers versus the Raiders. 36-6.
Not being
No
biased.
comment.
Okay, so I gotta say the first half I was impressed. It was a pretty tight contest. Panthers were coming out winning at half time. You know, it was quite impressive.
Man of the match.
Am I-
No bias. I'm giving it to Tarpany.
Anthony played amazing. Amazing. 45 minutes and what?
Yeah, I've got to give it to Yeo.
I'm gonna have to narrow it down to the old run meters. Let's have a look here.
I'm going to have to give it to Cleary. For that game.
Oh shit!
No, Xavier Savage.
The Raiders back rows. I don't understand what's going on there. They just didn't have the ball. They were just tackling most of the time. They were stuck in their own half for about 50 minutes of that game. Because as soon as they came out, they'd make a silly error or just a dumb fucking penalty, in my opinion.
And the ref
Shot themselves in the foot a lot.
Yeah, there was just a lot of there was lack of creativity. A whole.
No, it wasn't creativity, mate. Trust me, it wasn't the lack of creativity.
There honestly wasn't anything.
It was the lack of discipline, in my opinion. Because
It was
even when they were bringing the ball out of their own half, like for example, Xavier Savage and like Brad Schneider, they just dropped the ball cold.
Yeah, I think.
Let's talk about Jordan Rapana. 11 runs for 52 metres.
What a grub! Get rid of him.
Piss ball.
I do
That
not
is
like
piss
him.
poor. Xavier Savage just as bad. 8 runs for 39 metres.
Rapana just tries to fight everybody.
And then Brad Schneider, 2 runs for 2 metres. Well, how's that possible?
Why do you not?
After this, do you believe Ricky Stewart should remain at the Raiders?
Yes.
Yes.
He keeps constantly getting these bad results.
He is a good coach. It's just the players are shit.
I don't like Ricky. He's a bit retarded, but
Well, you're a Panthers fan,
He's-
so we'll move on.
fuck.
Okay, so anyway, on that game, Panthers just dominated. You know, they've been doing it week in, week out. Just
It's
about.
felt, but come on,
Yeah.
Dylan
that-
Edwards, the Daily M should be Daily M, leading the Daily M's, in my opinion.
Definitely not.
I
Why
reckon
not?
I could give it to Yeo. Yeo's my man of the match.
Absolutely not.
Cleary.
I would give it to.
Cleary.
I would give it to Yeo because Yeo's been running the game week in, week out. No questions asked.
We're on to today's game.
Okay, we got Dragons versus Roosters. Okay, so
Boy, amazing.
yeah, I wouldn't know what to think about this game. I didn't really watch the first half. I watched the second half, and like Roosters, they basically dominated the second half, but just couldn't put the points together.
Well,
The Roosters, they
when Jack
flopped.
Bird went off is when the Roosters started dominating.
They kept fumbling it, and they just couldn't put points together.
Personally, I think the Dragons forwards were better than the Roosters forwards, in my opinion.
I feel as
Molo.
though the Dragons bench was
I think
very
Blake
strong.
Laurie was good. He was really good, in my opinion.
Josh Maguire's got to be the.
And
I'd give him best forward that game for running. He was
I think
constantly
that
making a dent in the
good.
Roosters.
I didn't even know he existed, to be honest, anymore.
Who's
He had
that?
a 9-week suspension or something.
Who's that?
Maguire.
Yeah. So he come back and he
Yeah.
did some work.
Really,
Did
very
Radley
good
even
forward.
play?
Former
What did
Maurice
Radley come off the bench for?
Who?
He came
Victor Radley.
twice. He came off the bench
Yeah,
twice.
he ended up passing his HIA and came back. He did some pretty good work there.
Personally, I think he should have started.
Yeah,
I'll
he
give
played
my
good.
man of the match there. Campbell.
Absolutely.
Dang. Absolutely.
Oh, I think-
James Tedesco.
I
Should
think
have been a losing team.
I would say Tedesco from losing
I'm gonna say
team.
Tedesco.
Tedesco.
losing
two
team,
line
he
breaks,
carried.
312 run meters. You can't beat it.
But if I had to put it down to a Dragons play, it's got to be Ben Hunt.
Francis. Oh yeah, Benny Hunt.
Ben
Yeah.
Hunt for sure.
Very solid, except in defence. He threw his body out a few times. And
Joseph
Just,
Suarez was pretty good on that wing back.
the one-arm tackles. And, Matthew Fagai.
Surely, Daniel Tupou's getting suspended.
Can't
Oh,
pronounce
that's one thing. That's one thing we'll talk about it a bit later, after we get through the games. Do we want to move on to the next game, or yes?
Yeah,
Do
next
we-
game.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this game, there's really not much to say. It's Storms versus Warriors.
Warriors
but-
just didn't turn up at all, and I think Nathan Brown's lost his job.
70-10. Half time, it was it 16 or 14-10?
14-10.
Yeah, 14-10 to go on and score 56 more points.
That's just
56
you can't
points
say
and a
anything.
half. There's
You
just
can't say anything. It's
there's
just that bad.
it's just not good enough
There's
at
nothing
all.
to say.
Going into the sheds, I would have been feeling as a Warriors player. That was a great half. That's a great half. We go out there and do it
Let's
again.
back it up, and they just did not.
Come back,
Yeah.
Josh.
backed it up.
Honestly,
all
I
right.
wouldn't
Backed
say it
up.
happened. I wouldn't
Up
say it
the arse.
happened instantly when they come back. It was more as soon as Josh Curran went off. That's when they just lost all composure.
Yeah, what happened to Cameron?
I think
MC, I think.
yeah.
MC. It was
He
his
was
leg.
going to be in the Origin squad, I can tell you that.
Had an MCL injury, I'm pretty sure what happened to him.
Well,
MCL.
looks like he won't be in Origin anymore.
There's nothing.
And we talk about Edward Cossey. What do we reckon?
Well, you know who that was.
Or not?
I don't even know why he's in the squad.
I
Yeah,
think
but zero
he
it up.
has some very interesting defensive reads. I'm not sure if he. I honestly don't know what the fuck is going on with his head.
How much did Xavier Coates score? 4 tries.
I
Yeah.
don't-
no.
Hey,
Imagine if
know.
Storm got all the conversions, but
Yeah, there was
they
a
missed 6.
bit of a shocking conversion of them, to be
They
honest.
missed 6.
So what's that?
12 points. It could have been 82. That is bad.
so that's the biggest ever loss Warriors have ever had in the NRL.
Yep.
I think so.
And they
yeah.
look
Yeah, it is.
destined for bigger.
How are they going to come back from that?
Well, you can only go up from there, I reckon. You know.
So Warriors had one player that ran over 10 runs. That was Matt Lodge with 113 metres. Best.
He's the only decent 40 out there.
Yeah, I'd say he's just about the only decent player out on the field.
Game.
I couldn't
For no
say.
Blake, 67 metres is poor.
Yeah, even from the start of the game, I couldn't see Warriors winning it. Their defense just didn't look structured enough at all.
I'd say Adam Pompey also needs to get dropped. Edward Cossey dropped.
Bring in Rocco Berry and
Costa.
Marcelo Montoya.
Watani's Lesniak is out. And the only decent one there is probably Jesse Arthurs. He tried to
and
make
Reece
some
Fonts.
I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know what to do from there. If I was Nathan Brown, I wouldn't know what to say up my players after that, because it wouldn't even be Tucker. They just weren't even trying.
I think they need to
The
change
silent
it.
treatment.
Up. Tanella Otu Waldo. Definitely the best either.
Now, 2 people in the start on side from Storm got under 100 running metres. Everyone else was over.
It was that
Damn.
The entire team.
At least Kafusi, that was it.
And it's because
Remus
Smith. That's the only reason he probably didn't get over it, because he got injured.
Okay.
Who came on for him? Chris Lewis.
Okay. So
Yeah.
who would we put on as MVPs for that game?
Definitely.
I've got-
Pups.
3 for Parps,
Oh,
2 for
Pappenhausen.
Coates, and 1 for Munster.
I'll give it to Pappenhausen as well.
Pups did get the ANZAC medal as well.
Okay, he did play the best that round. Okay, so what about MVP of the whole round? Who would you guys give it to? I don't care if you're biased, you can just choose your MVP.
Malachi.
Takiera. Talakai, sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Dom.
I'm going to have to say Talakai. It was just too good.
Weechy.
Nathan Cleary.
I'm not sure, to be honest. There was a lot of performances.
In my opinion, I'm going to just join the bandwagon here. It's Talakai.
Oh.
It's got to be. Yeah.
2.
Close second
Get
would
ready
be
for it.
Brooksy.
Paul Momorowski.
Okay, now you're taking the piss.
I'm not. I think he helped the Dragons win.
But then...
Oh, yeah, for sure. He helped the Dragons win. I was going to say, he wouldn't even be in the fucking top 10 for the Dragons game.
I'm not sure what brain thought he was having most of that game, and ever since he's gone to the Roosters, he has been absolute shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he probably just... I mean,
I
going
think-
to
I
a
think
new
once
team.
he got his, I think once he got his other ring, he just gives the fuck up. He does not care. He's like, if his team's not winning, he's not going to try.
Okay, so now
Has
we
he got
got...
2 rings now?
Yeah, he's got 2 rings.
Yeah, Storm and Panthers.
Did he even fucking play in that Storm game for
No, he was injured.
No,
Alright,
should
now-
we do a tip for next week?
He doesn't
No, yeah, we're going to talk about some of the big moments, things, and we're going to start with the Tupou coat hanger. Is that a suspension?
Yep.
Yes.
Sin bin.
Should have it been a sin bin? Should have
He's
it been
done
a
it
sin bin?
twice. He did it on Jaden Stewart as well. He did it twice.
How long should he be out for?
3
I
weeks
reckon
minimum.
3 to 4 weeks.
Because if you look back at the Jack Hetherington arm out, that was 6 weeks.
Oh,
I believe he had carry on, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Jack,
was-
probably.
Jack Hetherington probably would have been a bit worse. But no, same sort of incident.
He's suspended as well.
Who?
Victor Radley.
Who did the hip
Yeah,
drop?
he just gets suspended for playing just about.
There was no hit drop. I don't understand why.
On Jaden Stewart.
No, that wasn't a hit drop.
Oh, he's got pink for it.
Word Hargraves went to tackle him on the legs, and his leg got caught underneath Jarrell Hargraves, and Daniel Tupou came over the top to tackle him and bent his leg. Bent his leg, yeah. Bent his leg back and hurt his
So
leg
basically, Nathan Cleary on Billy Walters.
that was deserved.
Well, Billy Walters is a shit anyway.
That should have been a suspension though.
That was a 4-week suspension.
I'll give it 1 week at least. Like, come on.
I'd give him 6.
He wrapped his leg around. So clearly wrapped the leg
That was
around.
last round. Who cares? We're talking about this round.
Okay, yeah, keep moving on. Then I got
Pardon me.
another big moment, another game winner, the Brooks field goal.
Oh, it was pretty good.
In that moment,
Jock Madden missed it a couple of times.
Century.
Yeah.
I think Brooks could still move clubs. Fuck him.
I wouldn't say that yet. I reckon give him more time with Hastings and we'll see what happens.
Joy Arrow needs to be
I think
there
we're on the
halfback.
verge of signing him.
I'm pretty sure we're giving him a couple more $1 million.
For those past 2 rounds.
Yeah, he's getting 2.2 million for the last 2 rounds.
Yeah,
We see Tigers beating any of the B teams.
well, they just have.
Eels,
No,
you idiots.
Broncos
Eels.
beat Rabbitohs. And Tigers beat
That's the
Rabbitohs.
stage to beat the Melbourne
Rabbitohs
Storm
ain't a
or
top team this
Panthers.
year. They're not even
They
in the
just
top
play a lot
8.
better than they did.
We see them beating Cowboys.
I reckon he was.
Alright,
We
let's
saw
do our
him.
predictions. Predictions for next round. Who we
Right,
got?
predictions
Who
for
we
next round. Okay, let me just get up the draw for next round real quick. So we're
Oh,
starting
no,
on the
Broncos,
Thursday.
Sharks.
Broncos Sharks. Okay, who are we all going
Stags,
for?
Talakai.
Yeah.
I'm going
yeah.
Bronx.
I'm taking
I'm
the
gonna go
Sharks.
I'm taking Broncos.
Broncos gonna upset them. Broncos are at home.
I think Reynolds only get better.
So how many do we have going for Sharks? How many do we have going for Bronx?
No, it depends.
I'm
It depends if Payne Haas is
I'm
playing
sure.
or not. Depends if Payne Haas is
Broncos.
playing or not.
I think Broncos have found their spine.
Oh, yeah, have they?
Okay,
That's a
so
good
I'll
spine.
give it a 3
Have
Sharks,
they?
2 on the Bronx. Okay, and then the Friday we got the first
Then
game.
there's
We got
one against
Titans as
Bulldogs.
Panthers.
Oh, Panthers easy.
Oh.
70 to 10 there.
Yeah, I could see Panthers winning that
I think-
one.
I think that's another 70 0.
Those Eagles. That's a tough one.
Oh, Seagulls by
I'll
5.
give it to Seagulls.
I'm gonna give it to Rabbits, honestly.
Rabbits shit.
I can see a bounce back. Rabbits are actually favourites, believe it or not.
Raiders are 15th now, but
Warriors
Rabbits
and
are-
Raiders.
Raiders.
That's going to be a
Raiders.
shit show.
This is going to be an interesting one, seeing.
I don't even think
I'm
Brown.
gonna go Raiders.
I don't think Brown will be
Raiders
the coach.
take that.
Yeah,
Bulldogs
I'll give
over the
Raiders.
Roosters.
I'm gonna go Bulldogs.
I'm gonna back the
Bulldogs.
Roosters. I don't think you can back
Roosters
the
got
Bulldogs
it.
at the moment.
Ooh,
Eels,
yeah,
Cowboys. This is an
Eels got
interesting
it.
one. Eels.
Oh,
Eels.
actually, no,
Cowboys.
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 I'm backing
Cowboys
the
by
Eels for
20.
this one.
No,
Knights and Storm.
Oh,
Storm.
Knights. Absolutely.
Okay, I'm taking the
Absolutely
Storm.
Knights.
And then we're finishing with the big game of the week: Dragons, West Tigers.
Dragons.
Tigers to go 3 on the trot by 1 point.
I'm gonna go Dragons.
I might,
We didn't get.
surprisingly, I'm gonna back the Tigers.
Ooh,
By
surprisingly.
12 plus.
Surprisingly, I'm backing the Tigers by 1 point.
I'm gonna go Dragons by 20.
Now you're being silly, Les.
They beat the Roosters.
No, I
that's-
back Les. Dragons.
Okay, so now I want some predictions for the actual games themselves. We'll go Broncos, Sharks. What are we predicting for the scores?
50-0.
16-10 if Pass is playing to the Broncos.
Yeah, I can agree on that. I can see Cobbo with a double.
Double knock on, mate.
And Reynolds with a try.
Cobbo for 10 fantasy points.
And
No,
I
I reckon.
can't see
most
Talakai.
tries- Oh, it's gonna be a fucking nothing.
I reckon it's going to be Sharks
I
28
can see-
to 10.
Oh, can't see it
Yeah, I
happening.
think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, because
Howard for a double.
I'll get Talakai for.
Okay, goal to contain Nico Hines.
I think Reynolds is better than Nico Hines, and I feel like he organises the game better.
No,
Yeah,
not this year.
I can understand
Not
that,
this
but
year.
I can understand that, but I can't see them controlling Talakai. To be honest,
I can see it happening.
I can
Stags.
see Stag stopping him so easy.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see
Not
what
so
happens.
easy,
Yeah.
Les. Let's
Yeah,
take
and
it
we
so
got-
easy.
They're gonna give Talakai the ball, and he's gonna be shut down as soon as possible. What? Stags is gonna be on him.
Okay, my final prediction: Sharks to win 38 to 10.
Oh,
Okay, Kelly, we're
It's
waiting
not
on yours. Kelly, waiting on yours.
I'll be a bit generous here. 22 to 8.
To the
Holy.
Sharks, to the Sharkies. Yeah, now,
Sharkies.
okay, then we'll go quick on this one. We got the Titans and the Panthers.
40.
32-0 Panthers.
70-0.
No, not that big.
I reckon
I'm gonna say
42.
50 to 8. 50 to 8.
I don't think they're going to score, to be honest.
Yeah,
They're
can I
attacking.
I'll be not gonna- and
I
now
would put
we-
If you put $100 on the Panthers, you're gonna lose money because their odds are gonna be at like 0.7 or something.
You're
You're
gonna win
not
money.
fucking lose money. That doesn't make any sense.
You'll get, was it $7 or 70 cents?
You lose 30 cents if you put money on them for every dollar. Kelly, what do you reckon?
Fuck, that's a good idea.
42-0 Panthers.
You know what?
Actually, no, 42 to 2.
Yeah, I'm going to back the Titans scoring a try. 2 tries. I'll give him.
Do
see
try.
that.
I'll give it
Holy.
42 to 10.
Again, no way.
Sexton for a
42 to
double.
10.
I won't struggle to
42%.
fucking score points against Manly. They have no fucking hope in hell.
You mean
Hey.
Cowboys?
And Cowboys. No, I'm talking about both games. They struggle to score points against fucking Manly.
Okay, now we got Rabbitohs Seagulls. I reckon this will be a close one. So I'm putting like 16 to
Seagulls
22 to Seagulls.
I think Turbo comes back this round too, doesn't he?
I'm not sure.
I don't think he comes back, does he? Bit early. Isn't it? I'm going to say it's 32-28 to Rabbits.
Keep in mind when we get to the Tigers, Adam Dewey might be making a return, the fullback, maybe.
At fullback.
No.
Okay, we'll remember that when we get to it, but let's go. Rabbitohs Seagulls still.
I've got
Rabbits are
Seagulls.
Turbo's back round 8. Yeah.
I've got Seagulls winning by 8 points
Seagulls by 10.
in a 22 to 14.
I don't think any of the donuts will be able to score many tries, so I'll go 10 to 4 in Seagulls.
I think if Morgan Harper's playing, there could be a fair few points. Both ends.
Both ends.
Both ends of the field.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, moving on.
Warriors Raiders. Is this just no defense, just vibes? I reckon.
I reckon
The Raiders
32 to the Raiders.
Sorry, Dom.
32.
Sounds like you're in a fishbowl.
Oh, yeah. 34, 32 to the Raiders.
Oh.
I reckon whoever kicks off first will lose. Because
Whoa.
neither team can defend.
That's bold.
It's whoever's get
Score of every kickoff.
so it's 70 to 72.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, like Rugby League Live on rookie mode.
Just about, mate. Just about.
All right, moving on to Bulldogs and Roosters. I think Bulldogs win by 2 points.
I say Bulldogs by 10.
Oh, I'm saying Roosters. I'm saying Roosters
gonna
by.
win, mate.
I'm saying Roosters plus 20.
20 plus.
I'd give Bulldogs. I reckon they'll score 3 tries at the maximum.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
Roosters
I'm
and
looking
Broncos
at
are a
that,
pretty even team at the moment.
Tigers are 13th. How about
I'm hearing Adokar might be going fullback.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's going to be interesting.
His positioning's gonna be like Selwyn Coppers when he's at fullback.
I wonder what's
Worse.
my prediction for Bulldogs Roosters? Can't see Roosters putting on a serious amount of points, so I'm going to go 16 to 2.
Oh, Luke.
Two.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do a player prediction for this, man. I'm gonna give Joey Manu my man of the match already from that one. I think he's just gonna run a ruckus through the centres.
I'm going to give Brandon Wakeham. He's going to come back in the squad off the bench and win the game.
Shut up.
It's happening.
No.
Let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
He had a good game the other week.
just stop talking.
I reckon
Yes.
Ockenball.
Got it. All right, Eels and Cowboys. What's the score?
Oh,
Eels?
Eels and Cowboys. I'm giving it to the Eels. I'm gonna say.
Cowboys 22 to 20.
I reckon Eels are gonna get up in the 30s. Cowboys maybe 20.
Ooh. It depends on who Cowboys are playing. How their back line changes.
They're playing the Eels.
Depends on who.
how they're going to play. How we
Yeah.
reckon they're actually playing the game. That's what I mean.
No, I'm talking about like if Hamiso's back, isn't he?
No.
No, he's not. Okay then. Cowboys 30, Parramatta 20.
Well,
That sounds about right.
That's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
that's good.
I think the
Fair.
Eels might struggle to score points here, in my opinion.
Nope.
I reckon Mitchell Moses
Not
is
with
gonna.
Ben Gutherson at fullback, mate.
I reckon with Gutherson at
The
fullback.
Cowboys'
they will.
defence is the second best in the competition at the moment.
No, just ask who's the best at the moment. Sorry.
The
Panthers.
second most Panthers, and then Cowboys are second best.
Okay, yeah.
And Storm.
And
The
then
Eels'
Tigers, right?
attack is pretty potent, so I'm going to say 18-24 Cowboys win.
It's all right.
Well, that's all right. It's a close game. I'm hoping that'll be a good watch at least. So has everyone given their prediction for that one? I think
Which one's this one?
Eels and Cowboys.
Yeah, around 30 to 20.
Okay, so now we
Cowboys.
got Knights and Storm.
42
Storm
to
flying away. They're going to get into the 50.
I say Storm 42, Knights 6.
I could see a Clune, Clifford.
can't-
working.
If Knights can't score against the Eels, they're not going to score against the Storm.
What was that, Les?
Oh,
Clune and Clifford. The connection is very good.
Knights might score in the 80th minute maybe, when Storm have already 70 points up.
I think Pappenhausen's going to struggle with Clune's kicking game.
What?
Yeah, I reckon.
And also Clifford's bombs.
I reckon Plummer's going to put a masterclass in and score 2 tries in the 80th minute.
Oh, wow. In the 80th.
In the
Win the
80th.
game.
No, we won't win the game.
To win the
dude.
game.
Just get
We're gonna
get some
lose.
points difference a little bit different. I don't reckon Knights are winning. It's going to be Storm by at least 30 points.
If Knights can't score against the Eels, I don't see them scoring against Storm.
No, I wouldn't be
we're rounding it
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't even play Pappenhausen or Munster in the game.
This.
They rest
Then they're definitely going to be playing.
Win Stadium. West Tigers versus Dragons.
Oh, wow. That's...
Dragons by 50.
Holy, I'm going to say Dragons by 20.
Oh.
Dragons by 20.
I think Moses and Boy.
1918.
And Boy's coming back for revenge.
Again.
20 to 16.
I could see Tigers actually putting some points on here and leveling out our difference.
Oh, my Austin.
I'm saying that we're going to have 26 points to the Dragons 10. Because our defense has been quite sharp lately. Our attack has been much better.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, mate. I'm taking 20 to 16.
I think the 16. I'm
We
going
said 28 to 18.
I know this will be a close game in my opinion, but I think Dragons take it by 4 points.
No.
I think Mboy scores a double.
Watch him actually play good against his former club.
I think he will.
I don't reckon Mboy's going to do good. I reckon we're going to shut him down just like we did to Clint
Mboy for a
Gutherson.
double.
And I think Armo's going to come on around the 60th minute. Real impact score as well from hooker.
Moses is going to come on.
Moses.
I think Amon will
He's
be back.
starting. Oh, Amon, not Moses.
Amon
No,
will be back in
Moses
the six to score about 15 fantasy points for everyone. So we think about picking him.
I don't think the Dragons are good enough to beat the Tigers in the current form we are. If we were able to give that to the Eels and the Rabbitohs, I don't think they're good enough. I reckon Roosters just aren't good enough at the moment. I don't reckon Dragons are good enough at the moment to how they should be playing. I just reckon they're not good enough, and I reckon Tigers are actually starting to show something.
I think Tigers will get our reality check and go back up the place.
That was a good one.
I think Warriors got a reality check.
I reckon Warriors got
Tigers.
Yeah, I reckon he does.
Warriors were they were fondling themselves a bit too much, in my opinion.
I don't mind the Tigers. They're just not good.
They're not good.
Warriors just want to go home.
I like the halves, and that's about it.
But
I'm liking Offengear at the moment.
Oh, I hate him. He is so bad.
Yeah, former Broncos.
He's in
He's so bad.
Origin team.
He's an error machine. He causes so many errors.
No, man, he's
he makes the other team cause errors too.
He's a Broncos reject.
He's a Broncos reject, yeah.
Yeah, think about
it. He couldn't even stay on the Broncos bench. That's how bad he is.
We're missing men as well. We're missing Dane Laurie, Adam Dewey, Stefano, James Roberts.
James Roberts won't do much.
No, he actually started to show something against
yeah. Roberts has been alright.
I think his off-field attitude is no good.
What?
Oh, definitely. I couldn't... especially the one going towards the COVID-19 last year.
And on the pokies before the game. Disgusting.
It's not good enough.
And he Dane Laurie, how to be bad.
But I've got to say, he even playing in centres, he does show that he is still Jimmy the Jet,
He can when he wants to.
No, one of our viewers is saying the Broncos are shit. Les, what do you have to say?
Who's the viewer?
Who's the viewer?
The person's name is Nuggies R Us. What do you have to say? They say the Broncos are shit.
He's probably built like a nugget, the grub.
Who?
One of our viewers said the Broncos are shit.
Prophecy. Go on. Wait, see, what did you leave me?
I'm asking Les's opinion on the Broncos being shit, and I left.
You should have heard what he said. Someone in the comments said Broncos are trash, and Les is like, he's probably built like a nugget, the grab.
Well, his name's Nuggy.
What a cum.
Where was that?
How do you know? Wait, how do I check the live?
Who
On
said
Twitch,
that?
mate.
Oh, Twitch.
Oh, we on Twitch, ain't we?
Yeah, mate, we're live right now.
How many viewers?
2 at the moment.
You got one?
I mean, that's better than nothing.
Oh, yeah. No, it's alright. We've got to start somewhere.
What's your name?
How you going?
TNC.
No, it's no, we got I made a new one, Real Talk Footy, mate. That's what it's called.
Oh, right.
Fuck yeah.
We talk real footy. At the real
Mate, we
footy.
got a fucking pretty sick.
Make sure you give us a
logo,
follow,
bro.
guys.
Make sure
Come,
you
come
like
back
and
next,
subscribe.
come back next Monday.
Next Monday, 6:30.
But we won't be this late.
Yeah, because the game won't be on this late.
Right.
We can do a bit more advertising.
Yeah,
Might
maybe.
not. Is there even a game Monday?
Better not.
No,
no,
there's
no,
a game Monday.
Nah.
Monday.
Should we do a Sunday?
We laser guess what?
What's that?
We're doing running on the cutter, mate.
And fellas, if you're coming early,
You're on the run on the cutter.
have you a
Yeah.
private lap
Who with?
up for grabs?
Give
Right.
that, mate.
Coming
early,
early.
I'll put it
Come in early. I'll put a tab on the bar.
Yeah.
If you think our podcast is top tier, I think you should share it. Share it around.
Yeah, share it around, boys.
Advertise her up.
We'll give you some of the free beer when we start making a beer lager.
Mm.
Real,
Wait, don't.
Yeah.
real talk beer.
Wait, Dom.
What?
Me and Kelly are entering the golf comp in Mount Morgan.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
That's what you
When
like
is
to
it?
see.
Fuck, I'm not doing that shit.
Well,
Alright, well, boys,
You're
we're
gonna have
going a
to.
bit on topic.
Bit Ben.
We're going to
Who's
bit on
possibly
topic
going to beat
bits.
me?
You gotta be able to hit over 10 meters.
Okay, you've kind of gone, guys.
Oh,
We've got,
rubbish.
guys. We're
So
meant to still be on the.
goal.
We're meant to be talking about footy here, lads.
Let's talk about
Has
golf.
anyone got anything about footy you want to say
I wanna
about
talk
the
about
current
golf.
round?
Oh, mate.
We talk
I
about
think
golf.
that's enough for me for the night.
Oh, you reckon we wrap it up here, lads?
Yeah.
I think that's it for
Right,
one
next
week.
week.
Time to wrap
We
it up.
wrap it up.
Yeah, everyone. See you next week. 6:30
Right.
Monday.
Yep.